Alright, enough of this monster cat nonsense. Let's pause this stream. So, we got ourselves our last game of the night. Or not last game, excuse me, our potential last game of the night. Between Newbee and Team Malaysia. I'm Egad, I've been here all night. Oh, if you guys want to go to a comedy club, I'm not the guy to go with. But Visage, Queen of Pain, Undying, and Spirit Breaker, or Shadow Fiend, will probably be banned. Maybe the IO. I don't know. None of the Chinese teams seem to really like IO. But this is I-League Season 3. This is Game 2. Malaysia versus Newbee. Hell of a Game 1. Gotta say, Mushi's mid-storm did some serious work. And we'll see if he can do it again. I don't know if he'll get Storm, though. I doubt he'll get Storm, but Newbee definitely showed their resilience and their power as a team. So, whew, good game. They're banning on the. They're really thinking about this last ban, and most of the times the bans have been gone by pretty quickly. So, really thinking about a pretty choice ban against Malaysia. Maybe take away Mushi's Storm because it was phenomenal. Not taking anything away from Mushi, but the responses were just there. The Lion, the Clockwork. I wouldn't be surprised if a Clockwork ban kind of came out, but who knows? They really want to take their time with this. Okay, so really want to take their time with this. Axe, really? KYX's Axe. KYXY. His Axe wasn't a real big problem for the Newbee side, but Malaysia will instantly pick the Gyro since it wasn't banned, and then Shadow Fiend Earthshaker comes in from Newbee, so they get a stronger combo there. But Lion, this should be A standard stuff by now. You snag the Lion up now to combat or counteract that Earthshaker pick, and this is kind of looking like just the Gyrocopter patch, honestly. Like, if he's not banned, he's first picked, and it's pretty tough to deal with. That Rocket Barrage cooldown, way too strong. You don't even need to go Missile anymore. You can really choose to go Missile if you're going up against somebody who could kind of escape a little bit. You need someone to chase it down. Even level 1 Missile is just so strong. But Newbee go for pretty A standard stuff. Pick up the Earthshaker, pick up the Shadow Fiends, and they're good to go. So we'll see if Kitchik Imba can have a better game this game. His Rubik last game wasn't that good. He definitely struggled a little bit there. And the Lena actually comes out. Wondering if it's going to be a support. Not going to really speculate too much on it, but Ags Lena, pretty good. You get it as a support anyway, or as a core. So interesting pairing, I guess, with the Gyro. LSA with any other kind of good roaming support who could line up with that, like an SD, is so strong, or even a Rubik. We could see Kitchik Imba go back onto Rubik again. Slark's gone, a little Slarky, and it's not like we're playing with anybody from Not Today, where they have Van, who is known as Slarky and plays Slark a lot. It's a South American scene, and Newbee want to take away support. I feel that they want to take away support. I don't think they will, but I feel like they should. My mind's telling me yes, but my body's telling me no. And they go for Viper, so my body was right. And the Clockwork's gone. Yeah, no surprise. No surprise that the Clockwork is gone. That had such a huge impact for June. And mid Lena here. I guess the Shadow Fiend, the range is nice. You have some solid bursts. It's just gonna really about the supports, honestly. The supports that Malaysia can pick up here need to be very, very good. The Rubik's stolen though, so you know, we got Laguna Steel, we got Call Down Steel here for the Rubik. And there is a desperate need for Malaysia to pick up something good. Need Lion. Take the Lion. Take the Lion while you can. You get yourself Laguna Blade and Finger, and they go for the Shadow Demon. Okay, that was one of the strong combos I was talking about. But I still would have liked to see the Lion. You're talking about some serious burst once the Laguna comes out with the Ags. Ugh, finger Laguna combo. Just double zaps. That's all you need. I remember for a while they were actually picking that as a combo, like Lena Lion, and you were just decimating people once you hit 6. You could just roam and like one shot somebody. Support stood absolutely no chance. It'd be so much fun. But Chen comes out. Newbee want to put the Earthshaker in the off lane, it seems, and put the Chen together. That's not bad. Okay, so we'll see what they can do, if they can go Ake-esque or if they can go Puppy-esque. I think Puppy-esque is maybe a little bit better, but the Dom here is going to have to be very... the Persuasion is going to have to be good. If you can get lucky with some good creep camps, then the mid lane for the Shadow Fiend should be done with a nice smoke. And with the way that these guys have been smoke ganking, I mean, I expect a lot of butting heads early on in this game. So, what do we got? What are you coming in with, Malaysia? Is this Lena support or is this Lena core? I'm put my money on support. And they picked the Prophet. Okay, that was something that was banned against Bulldog in the last set we saw with Alliance and Energy Pacemaker. So we're looking for potentially some Rat here, as well as their offlaner. So still haven't given up their mid pick yet from the Malaysia side. And Newbee still need their one position. And to go against the Gyro, not too sure. I'm honestly not too sure what they want to go for. The SF Slaughterer again could come out. That combo seemed to be doing damn well for Newbee, getting a very, very early Roche. And they banned away the DK. And then the Ember Spirit's banned out. I would not think that Newbee would go for an Ember one position, but who knows? Who knows? Well, with their composition right now, I wouldn't be surprised. The Slaughter wouldn't be too bad to go for it again. You got some juicy targets to jump on, but alright, they go for the Bristol. That's another person who can initiate some nice minus armor. Get that viscous nasal goo out there. Is it viscous? It's viscous, right? Yeah, it's viscous nasal goo. So that gives them solid front line too, which I guess they were kind of lacking, but Chen creeps, Earthshaker, they can kind of stand up. But the Bristol, definitely a solid pick here. So you should just seeing it paired with Io, but solo Bristle alone can give him a tough time. And then Malaysia. Is it Lena support? Tell me. What do we got? What does Mushi want to play? Lena or Storm? Lena or Storm? His Storm play was superb. Just wasn't enough to win the game. Wasn't enough to get him the early game advantage he really kind of wanted or needed. In the last pick, survey says nothing. Damn, I'm wrong. I can't time it apparently. So, Tinker. Hey, I doubt it'll be an Ags Tinker, but you know. That's actually really interesting. Can't march ancients though. They changed that a long time ago. About words when we were in the this up. Let us change the.
Prepare for battle.
This is some Chinese server. I think I might need. And we did. Awesome. Look, I am so good at this. I should just literally be the person that disconnects and reconnects the servers all the times. But yeah, let's do the introductions. We didn't get to do that before. We got Moo playing himself the Shadow Fiend once again. Sanshang on the Rubik, taken away from Kachik Imba. Rabbit will be playing the wonderful Bristleback. Banana on his Chen. And then off lane, June, the Earth Shaker. And then Malaysia, we got Mushi playing the Taker. Johnny on the Disruptor, the Shadow Demon. Kachik Imba. Oh, they want to fight this actually. Whoa, he disrupted himself. Getting some extra illusion damage, I guess. And they're going to Moo. Oh my, Malaysia, they get first blood. And they're going to even TP in Ohio. Who's going to try to body block them, who are taking the initial damage too from the March of the Machines. And the body block, Ohio, going huge. Johnny has disruption in 8 seconds, but it might not even be needed. They're chasing it down, and the right click comes in, and KYXY gets that one. GG, boys, wrap it up. We're going to game 3. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hell of a way to start. You get a kill on the SF, you get a kill on the Rubik. Yeah, that is very, very good. Ohio's body block was insane right there. So Moose starting Raze as well. It seems that some of these games, Shadow Fiends have been looking to start Raze first. Maybe because it's a little bit of a battle for the rune, but in the lane, you know, they're not getting that extra bit of damage that they would like. Trying to rely on the nukes. And Kachik Imba and Johnny. And this is the very, very scary roaming kind of composition you can take, especially against an Earthshaker too, because if Fissure's ever down, you find yourself in a really easy dive. So it forces him to play so far back. And Rabbit should have little to no trouble here. He'll take a bit of poke here and there, but that's about it. And Ohio hits level 3. He was a part of so many of those kills. Insane. And up top, disruption coming in. The Fissure connected, but actually did no damage to June. Interesting. KYX, I guess, got blocked in front of it and took some serious tower shots. So, I lost my last hits. There we go. Let's put that back up. I expect this lane to actually... Oh, he missed the dive because of the laser. That sucks. But this lane's very interesting because of the laser, in fact, being able to just make you miss. So Moo's souls are very much so affected. And his last hits take a bit of a toll. But it's pretty boring to say the least until we see some ganks come out, and Banana's been looking for any kind of camps, and they missed the ward. Oh man, did they miss 2 wards? No, it's just 1. They placed another ward over here too to stop the hard camp, but or to take away the hard camp ward, and now they're just gonna smoke him. This is Banana with level 1 persuasion but no jungle creep. That sucks. To have that happen to your Chen, that is so unfortunate. And now they're gonna look to go over to the hard camps of the Malaysia side, and when they go up here to the top lane, their smoke's gonna break and they're gonna see nothing. He's like, okay, I can't persuade anything here either. That is an awful situation for a Chen right now. And he'll find a stack at least. He'll find the hard camp stack here. The smoke breaks, they're pinged out. Johnny. Okay, he gets the Hellbear Smasher. And is there any kind of response? They're gonna rotate Elena, rotate anybody? Rotate KYXY. He's got 1 point in the missile, 2 in barrage. And Banana's gonna get cut off. No? Really? Okay, he's gonna be able to just walk his ass straight out of there. No problem. Easy peasy, I guess, for Banana. I really thought they were gonna try to get first blood. They could have got it. Not first blood. Why am I saying first blood? They could have got their own kills. They could have got their first kill of the game. Who knows? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Honestly, I'm a bit lucid. I don't even know what's the correct term for this right now, but we're looking at Dota. So they're looking for the rune, looking to get the 4-minute. What do they got? Gonna stop Ohio? Maybe cliff him? Bounty rune. Goes to the Roche. Sprouts. Do they eat the tree? No? Oh, almost able to get the telekinesis. But Alright, we got the bottle coming in. Looking for the boots of travel timing for Mushi. Then he'll really be able to accelerate his farm and just assert global map dominance. And in terms of the one positions, you know, the gyro opposed to the bristle, they're gonna stay pretty even for a bit. But the off lane levels level 4 on the Earthshaker, so Ohio's level 5. And I wonder if Ohio will go for the Ags upgrade. The Ags upgrade kind of seems like a big money sink because you're feeding them treants, but you know, it's always just fun to have every lane pushing out at a time. And it'll help with the Tinker too, giving him more power to push even further. And also they buffed the treants too. They give him a little bit more base damage, I believe. So they hurt a little bit more. And they're looking for a dive. They want to go for June. Got ourselves damage. Oh, it's not going to be amplified because it hit the creep. But they're going to charge into June anyway. And the right clicks are going to be enough to pick him up. So, KYXY getting himself a second kill of the game. Not bad.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Ohio's not going to go for the mass null builds. I think he's going to go straight to his blade mail. He could go straight Orchid. That's probably for treads, but you know, a man can speculate. The mass null tally builds isn't really around too much anymore, but it could happen if he gets far enough behind. It's really good value, honestly. But oh, look at that perfect sprout. Is it? No, he just walks around it. Oh, he messed up a little bit there. Let's keep the pathing to a minimum though for Rabbit. And June is getting nothing in this lane. Almost level 6. Ohio actually is level 6. So we should see some TPs around a little bit soon. And Sanshang, he got a ward off. But the ward on the high ground's over here. Just out of range. Just out of range. Should I be sneaking with it again? Maybe thinking that it would be more aggressive and over on this side. And Malaysia having a good start this time, looking a little bit like Newbee from last game. No, Banana getting chased out by a treant. He's almost dead. And the treant is gonna body block a little bit with the jungle's camp. And the TP comes in, right click, and dead. That is rather unfortunate, but Ohio, he's gonna sprout and TP out. That's the name of the game. Double raises, the triple would have been the kill. Whew, so close. So a simple little TP in, the Chen goes down, and he took so much damage apparently from that Nature's Wrath. This is one sad game for Banana. Level 3. No jungle creeps to speak of. Actually, he still has some of them. They stayed alive, but not even June rotating out of top lane. Wow, Malaysia. This is a big swing from the last game. Definitely showing them what's up. And they're going to charge through. Telekinesis. Nah, that raise didn't hit. Oh, no. And Mushi's just able to walk away. What? That was really miscoordinated. So Newbee won't find anything for now. And I mean, they're slowly getting outlasted, outpushed. The tier 1 up top is going to go down, and Newbee struggling to find anything. Their picks didn't work the best. The Chen got countered completely. The June on this Earthshaker couldn't find anything in lane, and still can't. As soon as he walks up, man, KYX was like, all right, you want to push further? I'm going to drop a missile on you. And now Johnny's here. Goodbye. Disruption comes in. They drop the Nature's Wrath. Perfectly timed. Even the call down, the overkill coming in from KYXY. This is why you see Gyrocopter first picked and banned a lot. He's got drums now too, so he's really ready to chase your ass down. And the boots of travel too for Mushi's coming on out. He's gonna get a nice big juicy stack too of the hard camp, get that 4 stacked up. It may not look like a 3 stack right now because one of the Hellbear Smashers is missing, and oh, he messed it up. Couldn't do it. So screw it, just march and be on his way. And Banana, I mean, I'm assuming he's going to still go for the mech. Rabbit's one of their really big hopes to kind of bring it back into this game. Didn't farm straight for a Vanguard. Went for treads, got his wand. Just looking for a little bit of combat stats. And again, they're trying to go in. Trying to get Kachik. This time, though, they're smoked up, so they had no idea that he's there. This would be a pretty big kill, but... Whoa, phase boots first? Really? Okay, looking for a little bit of mobility and a little bit of more right click. Alright. So. Haste, bounty, DD, 3 runes at one time? What is this? A little cheating. Banana DD though. Doesn't want to run into it. You gotta watch out for his jungle creeps. The flat cannon. Able to take one. Okay. The pings are out. They want to try to fight this, it seems. Coming forward, Rabbit with the haste. Nope. Okay. That was his bottled haste. Never mind. I was like, wait a minute. They could have double activated it if anything, but you know. So, looks like he's working his way up. So, trying to get this Vanguard out. And I mean, compared to the gyro, he can't really fight him. The drums are down, and they're gonna look to push. They're just keeping grouped up. And this is where the right click from the phase of boots is gonna actually come into effect. They're even gonna throw a little missile and TP in the Tinker. Mushi's gonna join them. Stun's gonna connect. Here we go. Boom. And a Sprout. Figure to stun 2. They get the call down on top of Rabbit. There's the Dragon Slave 2 with the laser. And KYXY. He's dominating right now. They also stop Moo a little bit with the disruption, and he was just trying to farm a hard camp. So this tier 1 is just forfeit. They lost the Bristle, and Team Malaysia doing big things in this game. Keeping Newbee down and out, not letting Chen get any kind of momentum, not letting the Earthshaker get diddly squat. Still level 5. Missile comes out. I mean, they could honestly dive him and try to go for the kill, but it'd be way too far of an overextension, so they don't want to risk that. Just keep him zoned and go for a tier 2 push. This is kind of feeling like a bit of a Dro kind of lineup. Just trying to end it before like 30 minutes, trying to get a set of racks before like 30 minutes. Maybe getting their compendium achievements, who knows. But, yeah, this tower, no defense. They can't even move up because of the march. So on the next Sprout, they should have it. Or maybe they'll even have it without the Sprout, it seems. Yeah, the march, look at that. Does so much damage to Rabbit right there. Johnny, oh, he got fissured. He was just trying to disrupt somebody. But they can't get the kill. Oh, at least Rabbit denied it. That was good. And the cooldown was stolen too, so San Shang actually has a really useful ability to have in this next fight. If there is even a next fight. Everybody TP's back out. Gonna go spend their copious amounts of gold and they'll be good to go. And net worth, let's see. Tinker and Gyro on top, not too surprising. And seeing Noah Shadow Fiend kind of down is always a little sad. They're always just on top. He hasn't really had much in terms of stacking because the Chen's been trying to farm up what he can. His farm has been very, very limited. And now that you think about it, Tinker is not too bad of a response to the or now that I think about it, Tinker's not too bad of a response to the pick up with the bristleback. You're able to just completely avoid him, keep the lanes pushed out, and he can't really ever respond to you unless you have a basher. And now KYXY dropping the call down. Rabbit's forced to run into it. Oh no, lasered from the front too, and then the Angel's Wrath comes in from Ohio. Is this gonna be a flawless game from Malaysia against Newbee after what just happened? Last game was a bit of a bloodbath. So we will have to wait and see. Mech is almost up for Banana too. And they're just going to try to push, get something down for themselves. Honestly, I don't see them being able to get a tower Just feels like they're way too far behind. Maelstrom picked up 2 for the Nature's Prophet, but he's doing his own thing in side lanes. That's just more so to get his lane accelerated and pushing even further. Playing it so safe too, dropping up the treants, and are they smoked? They're smoked. They know somebody's in the jungle. If they can get this KYXY kill, they can recover a little bit. Oh, but they went down instead. Looking for the Shadow Demon. Oh, goes around the tree, breaks the smoke, and now they know. KYXY is getting pinged out. He has a TP and drum charges, so he should be able to get out. Doesn't even need to use the TP. He's gonna go for a kill. Uh-oh. Yeah, Sansheng walking straight into it. Rocket Barrage. He drops his own call down, though. And Requiem of Souls, but what? Ohio TP'd in. He's still committed to that TP and just got blown up by the Requiem, and now DD from Moo. The Hand of God gonna heal up everybody just a little bit. Gonna turn it onto Mushi. That DD going big. He gets himself a triple kill. Is this gonna be the ultra kill? It is gonna be the ultra kill. And a full team wipe. Malaysia. What just happened? 3,200 plus gold exchange, 2,500 XP. I'm left speechless at what just happened. Ohio still sprouted in, or just TP'd in when the Requiem was being channeled. He had no idea he was on top of him, so Moo just blew him up. And then that DD went into the fight, and the graph is just gonna go spiking straight up. Yeah. Jeez. There goes your advantage, Malaysia. Team Malaysia. I don't know what to say. Well, Vanguard's picked up now for the Bristleback. Mushi's got Blink, so I don't expect to see him really in any kind of team fight anytime soon. Until he's got, like, I don't know if he goes Dagon E-Blade anymore, but who knows. Imagine a refreshing Lotus Orb. That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty fun. Just rearming that. Haste out for KYXY. He's going to drop a missile in June and let his presence be known. But it's level 1. And now Sneaky Rosh attempt from Malaysia. Gonna use the treants and send them in one by one. He's gonna be careful he doesn't get stomped there. Alright. Well, they know. They sent the Alpha Wolf in, so this has gotta be really apparent from the Malaysia side. Maybe? No? Newbee, gonna scout it? Your Alpha Wolf literally just died in front of the pit. This is a really slow Rosh, though. This is gonna take some serious time. But they have the medallion, laid in the rocket barrage. And, I mean, Newbee had all the time in the world to really try to respond to this, but they have no clue, I guess. So Malaysia get a free Aegis. Surprising. Nobody else was on the map. They're okay. They have the time to wait. You know, it's just more farming for them. More time to catch up. In terms of gold, their XP was still ahead, but, you know, a little bit more gold never hurt. And a regeneration route. Pretty timely. And once again, check Imba has his Eul Scepter out. He's going to be really looking to fight. And how close is the Earthshaker to his Blink? He's actually 200 gold away. Not bad. He's managed to recover pretty well. He's been on the bottom of the net worth for quite some time, but KYXY looking to push. Got a fissure, not connecting, but he's gonna try. Gonna use his Aegis. Double Doctoral Summoner and a Centaur. So the Chen Creep army is looking okay. And Newbee's just gonna give it up. They're gonna sack the tier 1. Looking forward to Mushi just trying to catch somebody off guard. Nice little zap from the high ground 2 for Sansheng, but tier 1's out of here. And towers are getting rather limited for the Newbee side. Just have the tier 2 in mid and have the tier 1 up top, or tier 2 up top. Left till we see high ground attempts from Team Malaysia. With this blink, I would expect to see a smoke out of Newbee. But who knows? Yules comes in onto KYXY. He just wants to kind of pop this Aegis, it seems. Nature's Wrath bounces too, but doesn't do too much damage, and this level 1 missile is just gonna die. Yep. Moo ain't afraid of no missiles. And now we're gonna have rearm Dagon shenanigans too, with Mushi picking that up. He's gonna keep doing this all day. Make sure every side lane's pushed in, and he's good. And now Blink Dagger 2 for Ohio. Huh. I didn't think he needed any more mobility, but he went for the Blink instead of the Shadow Blade or the Silver Edge. And at least with the Blink, he can Blink Sprout, he can try to get out if he TPs into any kind of really dangerous situation. Doesn't stop the TP. But the items are starting to slowly build up here from the Newbee side, at least. The BKB's almost there for Moo. And what do you got here, Rabbit? He's got a Vanguard. He's not got too much. And Aegis is going to be reclaimed in 2 minutes, so Malaysia need to do something with this. It seems like they're going to just maybe try to push and pressure the last tier 2, or second to last tier 2. And if Newbee are on point on their timing game, they could look to turn it around and reveal that the Earthshaker has Blake. So this is prime time for them. Ah, what a silly joke. But Mushi's gonna make it near impossible for them to really try to kind of pursue anything. But Smoke's out, Moo's ready to fight. Aegis is expired soon, couple seconds left. And here we go, TP's come out. Oh, no, that's Mushi's TP. But they want to try to use this maybe. Man, they can't do anything. Just can't get rocket spam down. This is gonna be so annoying for the Newbee side. And this Tigger pick is working out phenomenally for Mushi. That rinse and repeat the process. TP in, drop double wave, and you're good to go. And Malaysia have to be very careful. KYXY loses this Aegis. While he's pushing it, it's exposed. We'll see something very, very bad happen for KYXY. And he actually gets hit by his own missile. And the Chen creeps. Oh, they found the Chen. Excuse me. The Sprout comes in. The cooldown's there, though, and they should be able to kill him off. He's got the Hand of God, though. With the mech, he stays alive. The Echo Slam comes in onto 2. Johnny's going to end up going down. No! They can't get him. Instead, they get the Lina. They get KYXY. He's going to be able to come back to life, but just die immediately right afterwards. They find Mushi. They're going to get the kill. Triple kill for Moo. Maybe we'll see an SF ban, and then they end up getting the kill onto the Nature's Prophet, and that's another 5-man wipe. I have my hand off the mouse. I'm not even looking at the camera anymore. I have my hand in my face. I don't know. I'm pondering. How? How does this happen? How's not even on the team anymore? It's on Vici. Moo going huge on this SF. They might not even let it get banned next game if they just take this and go 2-0. This is insane. They're taking these amazing team fights that Malaysia start. They couldn't get the pick on the Chen. Moo comes into the fight, gets the Yules, they get the Aegis down, but now Moo's caught out. This is a big kill, they can get it, but we gotta see if they can follow it up. LSA comes in, they also drop a Laguna. Johnny's stuck right now. They could turn for the kill. The Dragon's like, woo, just barely misses. The Purge wasn't enough to get the kill, and now Moo's gonna heal inside of the pit. Sanshang's gonna be the one sacrificed out of this, almost taking Kachik Imba with him. So, Malaysia need to get this kill on Moo very, very badly. Super high value target right now. And 800 more gold in the bank. Anything the courier? The Yasha's for Rabbit. So Rabbit's looking for his S and Y. I mean, this game definitely took a turn on its heels. Like, Mushi still can't flat up fight. got absolutely controlled to oblivion. The blink dagger finally shown for June too. I believe they knew he had it, but he just played that perfect stun on the Mushi, stopping his TP, but he can just blink out. Alright, he's gone. And I really think Newbee have a sick chance at winning this game now. Like, honestly, that was crazy. Their team fight coordination seems to be on a whole other level compared to Team Malaysia's right now. We'll see. Seems that Rabbit with an Invis rune gonna chase down on the Kachik Imba, who actually doesn't have a Yules. He went for instead the Ags, and he just gets like 4-shot. Oof, Rabbit beating him down. It's the power of the Bristleback, man. S and Y too. Main effects. Oh, so good. Taking a free and easy kill there on Kachik. And Mushi, he hasn't really decided if he wants to upgrade the Dagon, it seems. Not yet. And they just smoked under a ward. I wonder if it was spotted out. I wonder if they've been paying attention to that area of the map. This smoke could turn into a really good kill into KYXY. Depending on how they choose to run. Oh, they ran up. They're running up the river. June's gonna spot KYXY. Blink. Oh, Fissure comes in. Oh, he tried to blink Echo, but he couldn't do it. But there's the blink Yules coming in from Moo. Boom, there you go. Blowing him up, getting the Requiem. Now fighting Mushi again. Oh my, the defensive disruption isn't gonna save you though. Godlike at 26 minutes. Moo going huge. Rabbit's gonna get purged, but he's gonna chase on the Johnny. This isn't gonna slow down this spiky friend, and there you go. Johnny beats him down. Jeez. Now they look to push themselves. Mushi can't stop them anymore. Buyback? So I have to really look at buybacks right now. There is some. So they could look to defend or just sack this tier 2. Jeez, Moo, June, everybody playing insane right now. They were just down 0-7, then 2 back-to-back 5-man wipes. And this game just exploded out the gate. Now racks are being pressured from the Malaysia side. They have the glyph. Do they have what it takes to defend this? Brown in the meantime, Ohio ratting it up, pulling a Bulldog, but it's not going to be as fast. Do they try to go for racks? Johnny taking some serious damage. They get the call down onto Banana. He's got the Head of God. He doesn't have the mech. He should pop the Head of God. He pops his stick charges instead, gets blinked on, gets Dagon. Banana on a killing spree. Sansheng can't even make it out of here. That Fissure isn't going to save his life. And then they force Ohio to TP back out. So they broke base. They made some serious headway. While Ohio could not. He did a significant amount of damage, but not enough to take the tower down. Oh, okay. They're trying to go in onto Moo. The right click's there. And did they get him? No! He's still alive! He's still alive! He made it! Oh my god! Moo. He ate a Dagon, he ate a laser. He just manned up and then just popped his BKB and walked away. Or kind of limped away, but this is his game. They can't even kill him. He's got 3,000 more gold in his inventory too. What a player. So we got Roche back up. And Malaysia, oh, Kachikimba, what are you doing? He gets it aggroed. Gets put down to half. Whew. Definitely doesn't want to mess with that Roche. And now, Invis on Johnny. Oh, they have to fill the body block, no? Sometimes you're not paying attention to your own screen. And that happens. So, Ohio's TPing back down here. And it seems that we're going to have Rabbit maybe face check Roche. No? Send the jungle creeps instead? Yeah, send the jungle creeps instead. No? Roche is up. I don't know if they're aware of this. Kind of feels like they are. Oh, they are aware. Okay, finally. Wilder Rippers in the pit. Tier 2 up top is denied, so max value gold not going to Malaysia. The split push from Mushi just not being even cared about. Pink's coming out. They found Ohio. He blinks away. That's the second time, June. What are you doing, man? Second time he's missed the echo. Come on, man. What are you doing? So Mushi's still making an attempt to push here, and he's been getting decently far with this. And Johnny with Kachik, they are smoked up, maybe looking for an easy support kill. The smoke breaks. June, I bet you he wishes he had an Echo Slam there. LSA right on top, but Kachik doesn't connect. The Fissure comes in, it's gonna stun Johnny. He's gonna get taken down. LSA picks up a kill into the Rubik. In the meantime, the Rabbit, he tries to go big. He pops his BKB. He gets a double kill. It's his time to shine. He's done with Moo carrying the team. He's gonna start sticking out that viscous nasal goo. Look at this. KYXY wants none of it. He's like, please, I'm just an old gyrocopter. He's forced the BKB. He's out of there. And it's a 2 for 2. Both supports, actually all 4 supports just dying across the map right there. And Malaysia coming out just a little bit ahead, but will they even be able to contest this Aegis is the question. They're just dropping out the March of the Machine, which actually is helping them a little bit. Mushi managing his mana fantastically here. Gonna do quite a bit of damage, but it's not gonna be enough to really scare them away from this. Rabbit maybe tanking it up, but it doesn't matter. Ohio trying to come in. Rabbit taking a lot. He gets the Aegis, and they just scurry out of there. Level 1 rocket isn't enough. The Hand of God is there. They want to try to turn possibly. BKB comes in. Requiem's out. Johnny, defensive disruption, gets him away from that. They blink away. Call down's there, but it's not going to connect, and Rabbit gets away with that Aegis. So we find ourselves in a situation where I thought the game was over. I thought Malaysia had this. I thought we were going to game 3 and I was going to get ecstatic, but this comeback is even more hype. So Newbee still looking like the old champs with one missing member. But now the Axe is done. Okay, Kachik's going to start hitting a little bit harder. Got ourselves a nice little, it's upgraded to 675, right? Yeah. So it is gonna be pretty tough to deal with, and now these BKBs too, not much to worry about damage wise, but they still have huge health pools. 5,200 gold. Moo's been sitting out so much money. Oh my, his Scotty is very close. He actually just needs oh, he got it. Yeah, he got it. Nice. Sold a little bit there. Sold his Aquila, I believe, to finish out the rest of that Scotty. Maybe gonna find a fight. Mushi, whoa, going straight in, finding a quick burst there onto the Chen. Sansheng trying to stop him from TPing. We got Ohio blinking into the tree line. Blink's actually up in 2 seconds, and he's gone. Blinks to the tree line, gets out, and they did kill off the Shadow Demon. They traded the Chen for it. And up top, Ohio trying to pull this rat, trying to strat it. Oh, he gets echoed. Ohio's there. He's going to try to keep locked down. Yep, Fissure comes in. Is there any kind of supporter TP? Is this going to be a solo kill for him? Fissure blocking him up, forcing him to blink. Ohio's going to be able to sprout out. And now, a little bit of revenge from Mushi? Nope. He cancels out immediately. We see the Ancients getting stolen up here by Malaysia. Tier 1 down bot gets pressured. Immediately, everybody TP's in. And they just want to stop Moo. I believe he's still godlike at this point. Oh boy, not good. Not good, not good for Malaysia. Slight device is out though. Oh geez, he's found some serious farm. Ohio, even without a Hand of Midas, which is really surprising. He's just had this Maelstrom and just been split pushing the side lanes like crazy. And blinking in, we got ourselves Kachik Imba. Boom! He doesn't get one shot though, but it's enough with 2 right clicks afterwards. Blinkule, still the build to go. Oh, I remember the days where NA we're just doing this in nothing but pubs and pugs, or pugs, whatever you play, ICL, yada yada. But still pretty good builds, and now we're gonna see a gank up top. Oh, Mushi never mind, TP'd out. Just kidding. They're gonna be able to get towers up here. They should be able to get at least 2. They should be able to get both towers. Rabbit, nope, gonna cancel the TP immediately. Look at that. Too scared of the Huskar. The Huskar. Ha! I almost said Tuskar too. But they're too scared of the Bristleback right now. SNY, Blink Dagger. He's able to chase just about anybody with that build. And Mushi. Oh, they're blinking forward. They're not going to let him escape this time. Hannah God comes in. He wants to pop the BKB. He's going to Yules. He's going to get away from that call down. No, he can't Yules in time. He gets Dagans. Oh, no. That's going to be his death, and that's a lot of gold lost. Fisher comes in. KYXY can't get out of this. Rabbit's going to chase him down. Looking for that slow from the Mammoth effect. He gets purged. Rabbit can't do anything. The rockets are coming in, too. Blinking out, blinking up top, getting the lasers, getting the Dagans. Mushi just refreshing non-stop on Johnny. He's gonna get chased down by Rabbit. They go straight forward. Mushi just not giving a damn, but the Echo Slam is there. The Fisher, they drop the gem. Oh my, Malaysia, 2 for 2 trade. Then they're now looking to go on to check Imba. Drops the Laguna before he dies. A monster kill for Rabbit, double kill for him. He says thanks. I say, hell of a fight, and still, it's just barely above for Newbee just because of the SF death being so big. And now Racks are going to be pressured. Buyback status. What do we got? Malaysia. They have 3. Actually, they have 3 buybacks. Yep. There's 1. Mushi's going to come back in. Call down's used. Rabbit still wants to pressure this Racks. The wave has been cleared. Sansheng can't do much. He's going to force staff himself away, but get Dagan. And now Rabbit disrupted. Can he make it out? He's amplified in the damage. He's going to pop the Aegis, and killing him the second time is going to be a bitch of a task. So let's see. He's going to try to run. He doesn't have his BKB for 5 more seconds. He gets sprouted up. He can't do anything to get out. He doesn't have a hatchet. He's just trying to man mode it up against KYXY. And he can't do it. So, Racks stay alive. Buyback forced out from the Tinker. And if they kill Mushi again, that's definitely a set of Racks to go out. So Dagan, what do we got? Level 5? Okay, so that's where some solid bursts is coming in. E-Blade? No. Ogre Club. Is that gonna be the BKB is the question. His own BKB would not be too bad here. He's getting close. No, he's not getting close. He's pretty far away actually. MKB is almost up there for the gyrocopter. Why did I click Tinker? What the hell? Yeah, MKB is almost up for the gyrocopter. He's got himself the Yasha. And what else could they get to possibly make Mushi's life a little bit harder? Another Yules wouldn't be too bad, but, you know, pretty irrelevant once you have BKB. And Roche, timing, about 1 minute and 40. Ohio, looking for possibly Mjolnir. He's got 3100. Could finish the Mjolnir, could go for Necro if he wants to keep ratting. Necro would not be too out of the option. And he's TPing up. He's in the trees. Ooh. Oh, this is ballsy. They also have this ward here. It's like not even on the map. It's so weird. You would think they would be able to at least place it on the ledge, but you know, just push it off the map. Why not? And the one thing that kind of Newbee lack is wave push, but oh, they're looking for it. They see him TPing. Mushi. Yeah, he's got to back away. He can only get 1 march to the machines off. Oh, wait, never mind. He gets a second. Just kidding. He's aggressive. He's greedy. He wants a lot. And Malaysia haven't seen anybody on the map yet. So Newbee, they're going to smoke. They're going to go for it. They're looking for a kill. Ohio is the juicy one. There you go. Get the Yules. Get the damage. Ohio, can they get this kill? Echo Slam comes in. He can't sprout himself. There's a Fissure on the 2. They don't know that they hit that many targets. They only see Johnny coming in. Kachik Imba dropping out the Dragon Slave. Looking to burst down Banana. We do have damage coming from Mushi, but gets telekinesis. He's going to be able to actually blink out of that, chasing him down. Moo wants this kill on the Mushi. He's going to end up getting the kill. The LSA, Laguna actually comes in, picking up the kill on the Rubik. Going to get some massive stuns this June. Sprout keeping Moo on the low ground. He's going to get disrupted as well. KYX, we're going to chase this one in. Yules defensively. Gets the BKB off. No, it's on cooldown. He can't even blink out. And now Rabbit's joining the fight. What the hell is happening? Double kill for KYXY. He's going to get chased down by Rabbit. Bashes on in. There's a Fissure on a 2. Kachik Imba is dead. He's going to get hit. 1 shot. Boom. Another shot coming in from Rabbit on a triple. Blink dagger out is Ohio. And that's a 4 for 4. I don't know if Rabbit bought back, but no, that was a buyback from Ohio. So if he dies, that's a dieback. Up, blinking, going for the Invis route instead. Oh, he just clipped himself. But he'll be able to sprout and go back to split pushing his merry way, and whew, super fight. I mean, this graph, boom, it's been even for a little bit. Like, this is not much in terms of gold. The XP, though, is a big deal. Newbee have that level advantage. And what is this Invis Bristle doing? Oh, he's going to try to go for Ohio. Blink is there. Hex is up, too. Oh, he's hunting him in the trees. You want some of this? He needs a first hit bash. Oh, nope. Doesn't get it in time. So, 20k net worth for... I don't know why I just paused. I honestly have no idea why I just paused there. But 20k net worth. SF doing his thing still. Still a really high value target. 3,800 gold. Satanic maybe next. Lifesteal would be a pretty big deal for him to be able to keep fighting in these really long extended skirmishes. You're just seeing him get disrupted, get Yules. It's just been a whole hassle for him. So... I want to say that he's going to pick up, you know, Helmet of Dominator and just go straight into his, why am I blanking right now? I don't know what's happening. But just get a lot of damage, get a lot of sustain. That's what he needs. The Yules isn't going to save him for long. And then the mech as well as the Hand of God will help out a ton for when he gets the Satanic. There's the word I was looking for. I don't know why I'm blanking out on Satanic, but... Blinking into the pit, it's got a couple more seconds left, about 30 there. So, Roche is his Aegis and cheese that we need to see. Look at this, they want it. They want it badly. Newbee know they can take this. This is going to be a big fight. If it actually ends up coming to be a fight, like, Ohio could still just rat this out. Didn't do much damage to the tier 3, though. Tier 3 down here has taken a significant amount, and Ohio and Mushi just doing it, sticking to the tree line. Being some lumberjacks right now, chopping the waves down and leaving the forest, leaving via the forest. And Roche is up. Here we go. Newbee, do you risk losing some lane pressure to get Aegis and cheese? I feel like it'd be worth it. You could also just keep Rabbit out. Like, he is so good at dealing with Mushi. Mushi's kind of play. They put Ohio in too. Oh, is there an E-Blade? No, there isn't. The Dagon Burst is not enough. We'll spam the rockets. Okay, Rabbit's like, whatever, I shrug that damage off. So Rabbit's almost got his Abyssal. He actually has his Abyssal, but he's saving for buyback. Abyssal against... said Nature's Prophet and said Tinker. Too good. Oh, they found him! Did they have the ward on the side? No, they just saw him! Requiem of Souls comes out. Ohio, he's gonna get bashed. He can't get out. Rabbit dominating, and they finally killed him off. That's a minute and a half down. Mushi on the side, too, here in the lane. Blinking through the tree line. They know he's in the side. Can they get him? They don't have anybody else to deal damage. Ooh. Kitchik Imba. That's not Kitchik Imba. That's Sanshang. Kitchik Imba over here. Killing off some of the stacks. Killing off some of the pesky Chen creeps. And 6k, Moo, what are you saving for? You're not going for a rapier, are you? Nah, it's gotta be his Satanic. Anything on the courier? No. Maybe he'll just pick it up. Oh, he went. He's committed. He's all in. He's got no buyback. Rabbit. He is set. I mean, I'm just gonna look at buyback statuses. Honestly, that's all that matters right now. And this Aegis and cheese is another big thing. So they blink in. No buyback for Ohio means no buyback in and TP to try to steal or fight. Mushi's going to be TPing in and dropping on the March of the Machines, but it definitely won't be enough. No way. So this is going to get picked up. Aegis is there for Chen, as Benedetta just didn't want to get stolen, I guess. He's also a pretty big target. Why not? Chen dies, comes back, Hand of God. Done. Kaput. I don't know. Mushi still in pretty safe hands. Cheese onto the Shadow Fiend, though, is the big deal. Oh, looking forward. He's got himself BKB. They found themselves Mushi. Abyssal, he's defensively disrupted. He's going to try to time the Requiem. Boom, there you go. Mushi's down. They're going to find Johnny. Is this going to be the 2-0? Did they just come back from being 0-7? Newbee, they're here. They're ready to try to win I-League. This is insane. Lee, well played by them. Fight recap, doesn't matter. Golden XP, whatever. We're just looking at pushes, and we're looking at these death timers right now. 52 seconds still on the deck for the Tinker. Ohio still split pushing away and being as annoying as possible, but I see a high ground break in the future and maybe some racks. Maybe even now we see the racks. No, they don't want to pressure while the Tinker's down. He does have buyback. Maybe try to force that out. Again. They forced him to buyback one more time before this. And now, Rack's taking it. We do have Glyph. Rockets out for Rabbit. And, oh, okay. Yeah, just giving up the racks. I see. Meanwhile, down bot, the damage has been done. Ohio's trying to little rat it out, but he can't. And they're just going to rotate over. Look at this. Little Say connects. Moo taking some damage. Gonna get purged up as well. Gets Laguna through. Defensive disruption keeps Johnny alive just barely. But as soon as he comes out, he just gets raised. KYXY trying to do what damage he can. There's the cheese saving Moo's life. Would have got bursted down too hard by the Dagon refresh with the rearm. And alright. Reset they go. Moo back to full health. Who needs lifesteal when you got cheese? Ohio did break the base a little bit down bot, but he had to come back immediately to help out the team. They'll send Rabbit back to base, and does he have bots? Did he upgrade it to tier 2? No, not yet. He could. Could actually go bots tier 2. And those new boots are so good. The new level of the boots is good. Yeah, there's the bots. He didn't go for tier 2 though. It's fun. It's fun when you get that. And now the refresher's out. Ooh, that's what Moo wanted. Interesting. Okay. Double BKB, double Requiem. With double Yules. So I mean, Super's down mid. They can start finally focusing the top of the bot lane. And they're ready to go. And they have buyback money. This couldn't be any better for Newbee right now. Oh, got ourselves an initiation on the June. He's gonna get caught out. He pops his BKB, he pops the Echo. Oh, they weren't in range for the stun. Mushi TPing right next to him. What? He couldn't use the Abyssal? Oh, he got it out to Ohio though. Blinks into the side and gets stunned up a little bit, but they're able to pick up Ohio. A buyback comes in from the Earthshaker. He wants to join this fight. Requiem of Souls comes out. KYXY now stuck in a really precarious spot. He can't do enough damage. He's gonna get destroyed. Blink Dagger, Requiem number 2. Johnny getting chased down. He's gonna get right-clicked. Rabbit going big with a triple kill. The TP's out, and the Tinker and the Lena, they're forced to defend this by themselves. There's a buyback for the Prophet. There's a buyback for the Gyro. They send Rabbit back to base, and now he's gonna upgrade to tier 2 boots to travel. Let's go. Purchase it. Let's go. Come on. Maybe you don't know where it is? Rabbit? No? Alright, they get the buyback out of the Gyro, though. So, there you go. He doesn't need it. He just waits for boots to travel anyway. And tier 3 tower push to come into effect. They immediately glyph. Prophet has buyback, but can't rat it hard enough. Missile gonna go onto Rabbit, but he doesn't care. Just gives him the back. Give him a little bit of the quills. He doesn't even want to take it. Look at that. I'll actually have the team kill it. The sissiest play I've seen him do all game. But cooldown's used. Glyph is done though. Blink forward. Sansheng. He might not care about his own life. He force stabs in. And force stabs out, excuse me. But Mushi coming into the fight. The mech is there to keep Sansheng alive. The damage is too much. Moo gonna stay alive and get out. Rabbit as well. He's got the missile chasing him. He tried to blink in. He Yules himself. Or I guess the Yules offensively. He gets hexed up too. He's stuck in the Sprout. He can't do much. He gets LSA. That's 90 seconds on the deck. The Bristle's still alive, just barely. Sansheng's gonna be the target. He actually tries to juke a little bit here, but the Sprout's there. He can't TP out. And they managed to save the racks, at least, with that. And I mean, in terms of exchange, even with the buyback, they come out ahead just because of how fat that SF is. He's got the buyback, but I don't think he wants to use it. A pretty decent hold from Malaysia. That cost them a tower, but you know, they managed to at least stay in there for a bit. Newbee are getting drastically out of control. And now they want to go for an Echo. Oh, June. They're going to find Ohio. Oh, Fisher comes in. This is not going to be enough damage. BKB. Echo actually will make it enough damage. Oh, no, wait. No, the disruption was perfect. Oh, that disruption. But now Johnny, he's the next target. He's going to get Viscal Nasal Good. And then right-click down. June has no way to respond to this, but Rabbit's there. He gets Laguna'd. KYXY is going to be able to turn around. He gives him the back for a little bit, but he's going to actually drop. Oh my, the damage was there. Dagon from Mushi wasn't enough to pick up the kill though onto the Earthshaker, so he's able to TP out. That's huge. Picking up a kill on the Bristle. Shadow Fiend's still dead. They put them both in the grave for 1.5 minutes each. And that rocket, how much damage is that going to do? 500? Boop. Oh, actually none. Because it's still... it's not still level 1. Just kidding, it's level 3. Thought I'd do a little bit more. But Team Malaysia showing they have the fight in them and the fact that they can actually still kill the SF. So, instilling that Mu is not a god. And the graph, I mean, XP doesn't matter. It'll even out soon. 10,000 plus still, though. And then, oh my god. This net worth. It was at 15k at one point. It's been dwindling down a little bit since they got the SF and the Bristle kill. But, yeah. Newbee still have that firm control. And now they pick up a gem, too. And Glimmer Cape. Ooh, okay. Haven't seen a Glimmer Cape on Rubik. Probably throw that onto the SF when he shot a Requiem or something. Gem against gem, though. This is good chick Imbas. And I believe the Chen just picked up one as well. Should be the courier? No? Who took it? Oh, the Rubik took it. Okay. Yes, that's bananas. Well, just a matter of time until Newbee feel they're ready to go. And the Refresher Orb for Mu worked out fairly well, I'd say. So he doesn't need to really replace it, but an MKB wouldn't hurt. Or some more damage. Maybe could have gone for a Daedalus. The crit here would be absolutely insane. Surprised he didn't try to go for more damage. Never caping the Sisan Shang. Oh, telekinesis is there. Ohio, he's caught out, but they drop Mushi into this. They're gonna end up TPing. Look at these TPs coming in with the boost of travel. They're gonna go forward looking for Ohio. They can't get the kill. Mushi's able to TP out too. Ooh, that's actually looking really cool. Use the Chen creeps to TP on top of them. Not bad, sneaky time. Oh, Mushi! Ooh, didn't you just see everybody down there? He's relying on this maneuverability. Have that fissure hit him. That'd be game losing. Or buyback losing. They've been leaving wands and scrolls on the floor.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And what else could they possibly get? Oh, you got a heart for Rabbit. You got a... What is this? This is gonna be Mu getting... What am I missing right now? His Scythe of Ice? He's going for a Scythe of Ice. Okay. Hell yeah. He's got Refresher Scythe now too? And now Rabbit's gonna just solo Roche. Why not? Free Aegis and Cheese for him. TPing in onto the creep too. I was like, wait a minute, he has a Scotty already. What other ultimate orb items are there? But he's got a Scythe. He's ready to go. And this Roche just absolutely melts. The Shadow Team's going to scout it out. There's nothing they can do about this. And Aegis actually over to June. Cheese onto Banana. The 6 slotted cores don't need those pesky items from the Roche. So we're ready. Banana even picked up the Vlads too. So they don't even need to worry about lifesteal. They have it. They have everything. The meat, the dream... Full buy. Next thing is to get 8 slotted and have a courier following around, but we haven't seen much of that this patch. Not enough time to get 8 slotted, sadly. And this is one of the longest games I've had to cast on this patch. So we're getting towards that hour mark. And the sun is rising for me. It's already 6 a.m. Jeez. I don't live in Japan though. I don't live in the land of the rising sun, but already ping's coming out, looking for Mushi. It's in the tree line. June. Ooh. Nope, he TP'd out. In the meantime, Rabbit's getting caught out a little bit. I don't think he's too worried. He's got a heart, and there's no way they can kill him. And now Mushi, boom, he's gonna get blown up. He's gonna take so much damage. He even gets Abyssal. They commit so much to try to get that kill, and they get the kill. So, Mushi on the deck for 70 seconds. It doesn't even matter how much gold they got. As long as he has buyback. He does have buyback, so Malaysia can still defend their base. But that's 70 seconds of relief for the bot in the top lane, where they won't get pushed. And there's the buyback. Okay. I was wondering if he was going to do it immediately, or if he was going to kind of hold on to when they actually broke the base. But he just takes it immediately, and this whole ring is June's. What does June have now? Oh, he went Shadowblade. Okay. Gives him some initiation tools. The Force, the Shadowblade, the Blink. He can be zipping all over these fights. And now his smoke comes in from Malaysia too. So maybe try to bait Ohio here. Oh, they might find Moo. Uh-oh. BKB, he pops the Hex, he's gonna pop his BKB. LSA won't do anything. We got a defensively disruption, as well as Glimmer Cape now coming in onto Moo. They drop the call down, but that's not gonna do much damage. Sanshang stuck on the side, steals the LSA, force stabs himself over the cliff. And they're to be able to get out of this? No, Rabbit chases down Johnny up top. And now they're going out to Moo. They're going to try to burst him down. The Fissure, the Echo, perfect on Amushi. The damage is there. They zap him down. Rabbit on a double kill. Chick Imba drops the Laguna Blade, but the Aegis was there. The GG is called. Newbee came back in this game. They were able to come back from 0-7 at the start. They used the SF. They used the Bristle. Phenomenal support play coming in from June, from Sanshang. Oh, man. And from Banana. So, that's going to be 2-0 for Newbee over Malaysia, or Team Malaysia. And that does it for my cast here. I'm going to be hopping offline. I'm going to have Hades coming on in next. And this is iLeague Season 3. Think about picking up the ticket and supporting the tournament and increasing that prize pool, as well as picking up the Sick Medusa set. Follow me on the Summit, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I am EGAD, or at EGADcasts on Twitter if you want to hit me up there. And I'll probably be back tomorrow and the day after that. And who knows? So that was my iLeague coverage. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, Twitter at EGADcasts. And yeah.